we've seen a lot of innovations in burial as we consider, we're running out of space on this earth. We have to be ecological. And there's one solution, which is to turn your loved one's ashes into a plant of some sort. Well, this company has taken it one step further.
Bios Incube is the world's first incubator designed for the afterlife. The Bios Incube lets you plant your Bios urn while also tracking and watering your tree. Using a custom sensor, the Bios Incube watches for moisture, ground temperature, electrical conductivity, and more.
The Bios Incube helps you not kill your father again, because this is this is a combination.
Oh my God. It also sounded like the beginning of like a Portal game.
I did notice that some
You've
people.
been brought here for a series of tests to see if life can survive.
What is life?
What is life?
What is plant?
So
What is
creepy.
plant?
So yeah, undeniably, some people found this a little creepily. As we move forward in the video, I think you may have some opinions on that yourself.
We think death is a transformation and a return to life through nature. With Bios Incube, we can move a step forward in our quest to prove that there's life after life. So join us.
Okay, I just gotta say, this to me looks like we're heading towards like unitology, Dead Space, like convergence stuff, which I'm not. That's gonna be necromorphs everywhere, and this I just can't. Nope.
But even at its like kindness is like, Simba, someday you will die, and the antelope eat the grass, and we eat the antelope.
I would want to know if I was eating grass that came from my loved ones, human remains.
The veggie patty, it's people. I mean, not right away, but eventually it was people.
Here at Soylent Green Cyberdyne, we believe in what's best for humanity, and that's turning yourself into an urn. Well, I mean, if you look at, like I mentioned off the top, burial technology, which isn't really technology, but I guess innovations.
Yeah, traditions.
I mean, there are more biodegradable ways to bury human remains.
Yeah, like the weird like pod thing where you put the whole body in there and then the tree grows at the top.
Yep. So this is somewhat similar because it is ashes, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
it's the
smaller.
cremation first, yeah.
It's designed to be, I guess, more for city dwellers because it's in the pod, and then you could potentially take it out later and replant it and put something else in there, be they remains or just a regular bush.
Yeah,
How many do you have
Well,
lying
that's like the perfect cover for a serial murderer. It's like I kill the person, I burn them, and then I put them in this pot and I grow a tree and I hide it in the forest.
And then I keep doing that, and somebody comes over and goes, "You have a very lovely yard." Yes, I have many foliages. Look at my lovely types of trees.
No, but okay, honestly.
Stop it.
Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I really like the idea. It's a
True,
great,
yes, it is a great thing.
recycling,
And spiritual or otherwise,
Yeah.
like it's nice to have something.
the ability to recycle human remains from a purely logical standpoint is great. I mean, like, if we don't have room for it, we can make a tree. Trees are good for the environment,
We need more of those anyways. But also having that, I know a lot of people, like I've had friends where they have memorial trees, where that, they planted, or like, whether it's a birth or a passing or a marriage or whatever. And I think that is something really cool to have that. But like you said earlier, what if that tree gets struck? They're like, at least I didn't have a great relationship with my father, but at least I have this tree. And then it gets struck by lightning.
Or what if someone steals it?
Or steals it.
It's just a
Who steals
pot.
a tree?
Like small
It's
ones.
a small
Okay.
tree.
Like a small
It's
tree.
a
That redwood,
pot.
I must take it. Like, it's
Like
Put it in the car.
I might be pissed if someone took just a ficus. I'd be real pissed if they took my grandma.
my dad tree.
My dad tree.
No, but like, how do you explain that in your apartment? Like, somebody walks in and goes, "Oh, that's a really weird pot." Like, "Oh, my dad's in there."
That's okay. People have been doing that for years,
Or if
right?
your cat's sitting
With
and
urns?
your cat pees on your dad, and you're like, "Gotta die, cat."
Well, that's the thing. No,
and then your
no.
father-in-law
I just wanted to say that just
says
so you read.
Fokker, and it becomes this big thing.
The big movie with Robert De Niro. But when you go into a house and you see an urn on a mantle, you don't ask about the urn. It's just kind of what you do. But like, how do you're like, "Oh, it's a plant. I can ask about that." And then you're like, "My dad's in there," and you're like, "I thought I was safe."
I thought it was safe. But I think, yes, as an idea, it's very cool.
It
and
does
we
have
do
a
need
secondary
trees,
element on it, though, which is the app, like controlling it,
yes.
monitoring it all the time. It is kind of, I guess you could feel like in a way you're still connected
to
that person because your phone is literally connected to the remains.
Although, if that app shuts down or malfunctions, you could theoretically, in theory, kill your loved one again.
Yep, all over again.
Like, technological malfunction, I killed my mother again.
I think it's to
But I
help
think
it so
I would,
you don't.
I would what? Whoa! Whoa!
I'm assuming that person murdered their mother the first
Welcome
time.
to
Mother's not
murder
here right
confessions.
now, but if you wait approximately 4 to 6 months, there'll be a sproutling you can talk to.
What's this? Who is
All
this
right.
person you're being?
I think you two have written a movie, and we've
I do.
described our feelings on this. It could be interesting, but I guess the way it's presented to me makes me feel a little creeped
creepy,
out.
yeah.
A little creeped out. But if you think about, the future and space and ecology, this might be a pretty good alternative to just filling up acres and acres of cemetery. Audience, what do you think? Would you use the Bios Incube or any incarnation that they're in? Oh, I said incarnation. Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.